Hey everybody, I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Opinion. In the late 80s, early 90s is where I spent my junior high school years. Now whether or not I should have been listening to a bootleg tape of NWA that I had to keep hidden from my parents is irrelevant. Sorry, love you mom, love you dad, but that, along with grunge music, is what I listened to back then. I don't know why I was drawn to it, but I know I was interested in a culture that was not my own. I would watch anything like VH1's Behind the Music that I could get my hands on to learn more about what made these artists tick. This movie is about the rise and fall of one of the most influential groups in hip-hop, NWA. Though I had a few minor pacing issues with this movie, which I'll talk about in a moment, I thought this was a pretty solid look into most of the members of the group. The film mostly focuses on Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, and Ice Cube, but MC Ren and DJ Yella kind of got the short end of the stick when it came to screen time. That being said, the first three mentioned were the most successful of the group in the long run. When it came to the performances, of the main three, two of them stood out and one wasn't as good as I'd hoped it would be. Jason Mitchell and O'Shea Jackson Jr. were amazing as Eazy-E and Ice Cube respectively. Both of them captured the voice and mannerisms of their characters perfectly, especially Jackson Jr., who is playing his own father in this. Corey Hawkins, who plays Dr. Dre, really didn't do it for me. I don't know if he just wasn't that convincing or if it was because Mitchell and Jackson Jr. were just that good. If I had a complaint about the film, it would be that parts of it felt too much like a highlight reel. This is not to say that these parts aren't good, but some of them go by way too fast and then it was on to the next scene. In these scenes, we get to see the group's interactions with other artists and people in their lives. Snoop Dogg, Tupac, and Suge Knight are just a few of the people that show up during the story. Side note, this is the second movie in a row that Paul Giamatti has played a record producer that made me hate his character's guts. Love and Mercy is the other film, which is another good one to check out. For fans of this style of music, the soundtrack is everything you would expect it to be. You get to see and hear some of the greatest creations from in and out of the group throughout the story. They cover everything from NWA Straight Outta Compton to Dr. Dre's The Chronic and so on. Though this movie is not for everybody, it is a really good one for those that are interested in the subject. It takes a mostly serious look at the group NWA, with moments here and there that come off a little cheesy. Still, my biggest fear was that it was going to come off totally cheesy, so I'm happy that it cleared that hurdle. But remember, it's only just one guy's opinion. I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Opinion. Until next time.